mom spent years screaming at us that we never cleaned the house properly, so my siblings and I secretly hired professional cleaners to prove she was just looking for reasons to complain. Growing up, my siblings and I dreaded weekends, not because of homework, not because we had plans, because weekends meant cleaning day, or as we called it, hell day. Our mom was what I can only describe as a spite cleaner. Cleaning was never just about cleaning. It was about criticism, control, guilt, and finding something to complain about no matter what we did. Every Saturday or Sunday, she'd hand out assignments like a military commander. My brother would vacuum, my sister would mop, I'd clean surfaces, bathrooms, kitchen counters, whatever she assigned. Then she'd leave the house for groceries or errands while we spent hours cleaning top to bottom trying to avoid another meltdown. And somehow, it never mattered. No matter how spotless the house looked, the second she got home, she'd immediately start nitpicking. There's dust here. You missed a spot. This floor still looks dirty. Did anyone even try to clean this bathroom? Sometimes she'd walk in already angry before even looking around. And the craziest part, the exact same fight happened almost every single weekend. Eventually, my siblings and I stopped even trying that hard because the outcome was always identical. She'd complain, we'd argue, everyone would end the day upset. One afternoon while venting together outside the house, my brother jokingly said, we should hire professional cleaners just to prove she'd still complain. At first we laughed, then we realized, wait, what if we actually did? So we secretly made a small GoFundMe. We titled it something wholesome like, help us surprise our mom with a professional house cleaning. A bunch of family, friends, and relatives donated almost immediately, mostly because they already knew exactly how our mom acted about cleaning. Within a week, we had enough money to hire a local cleaning company. The plan was simple. Wait for one of mom's usual cleaning weekends, let her leave for errands, bring in professionals, say nothing, then see what happened. The day finally came. Mom left early to grocery shop and get her car looked at. She said she'd be gone for hours. About 30 minutes later, 2 professional cleaners arrived. These women were incredible. One had nearly 20 years of experience cleaning houses. The other had around 8 years. And unlike us exhausted teenagers, they actually knew what they were doing. They deep cleaned everything. Baseboards, windows, counters, bathrooms, floors, behind furniture, places I didn't even realize needed cleaning. The house looked like one of those unrealistic furniture showroom homes by the time they were done. Everything smelled fresh. The floors literally reflected light. Even my siblings were shocked. While they worked, we explained the situation a little, and both women found it hilarious. With their permission, we even filmed small clips of them cleaning so we could show our mom afterward, not to humiliate her, just to prove a point. A few hours later, Mom came home with our uncle, who was visiting for dinner, and I swear to God, she had barely stepped through the front door before it started. She looked around for maybe 5 seconds and immediately launched into her usual complaints. This counter still looks dirty. Someone missed spots on the floor. The surfaces aren't wiped properly. The exact same lines she always used. My siblings and I just stared at each other in disbelief because the house was literally cleaner than it had ever been in our entire lives. Finally, my brother pulled out his phone and showed her the videos. The clips showed 2 professional cleaners scrubbing every inch of the house for hours. The second Mom realized what she was looking at, her face went bright red. She instantly exploded, started screaming that we embarrassed her, that we brought strangers into the house, that we tricked her, that our uncle didn't need to see this. Meanwhile, our uncle looked like he was trying not to laugh. We argued back that the entire point was to prove she wasn't actually upset about cleaning quality. She just wanted something to criticize every single time. And honestly, that moment changed everything. After that day, she mostly stopped making us clean with her. Instead, she started doing most of it herself. But even years later, she still refuses to admit what happened. Now whenever it gets brought up, she claims we set her up and humiliated her on purpose. But part of me still feels like we proved exactly what we were trying to prove. Because if professional cleaners with decades of experience didn't clean properly either, then maybe cleaning was never really the issue. Comment spite cleaner if this mom just wanted control.